Welcome to Leaders on the Rise. I'm Lydia Pierre, founder and CEO of Pierre Branding Group. We help create stories that resonate with audiences to forge unforgettable, unique brand experiences. These stories ultimately become infused with all aspects of the client's branding, thereby turning entrepreneurs into media celebrities by growing their authority and helping them build partnerships with top influencers. We believe that every person has a unique message that can positively impact the world. Stick around to the end of the show. We'll reveal to you how you can be our next guest in 15 to 20 minutes. Let's go. Hello there, and welcome to Leaders on the Rise. I'm your host, Lydia Pierre, CEO of Pierre Branding Group, and I am here with the beautiful Sheri Michele, who is a leadership and business development expert and a coach. And she's here to share her amazing story of how she was able to power through and create a platform that allows CEOs to make more time for themselves. Hi, Sheri.
Hey, girl.
How are you doing?
I am fantastic. Oh my gosh, today is a beautiful day in Dallas. So much energy coming from that.
Awesome. Yes. And you're a native from Atlanta as well, right?
I am. Peace up, A-Town down.
A-Town, yes. Yes, for those of you who don't know, I am actually based in Atlanta. So Sheri is from Atlanta, but she's now in Dallas. So we have that little bond going on. Yeah, so we're so excited to have you, Sheri, and to hear your story. First of all, let's talk about this amazing platform that you've created as far as you being a leadership and business development coach. Talk about how you got started and some of the great things that you've done in that space.
So everything that I do in my business is because I used to be the person who did it wrong. So when I first hired my first employee, I was working nonstop. Like I was working from typically 5 o'clock in the morning to midnight every day. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, I don't have any more time, but the task list kept growing. So I was like, I gotta hire somebody. And so what was crazy is I was more intimidated about finding the time to train the person than I was about actually hiring them.
Why is that?
I went ahead because I didn't have any time. I was already booked and busy.
Right.
So I was like, where am I only have 5 hours to sleep. Where am I going to train these people at? So I got past that because that's what we do as entrepreneurs. And I hired my first and second employee at the same time. And 6 months later, my company hit 6 figures.
Wow.
With me sleeping.
Ooh.
For real.
Ooh, let's talk about that. How did that
Because I wasn't doing everything. Mm-hmm. Right. So what I have found out and in doing so, I was like, other people need to know about this. Why are we not all doing this?
Right.
And so in learning that, I kind of started researching and developing, and I found out we are treating our companies like we're solopreneurs or we're boss babes or we're, some other ridiculous name that people put out there. We're CEOs. We are CEOs. So in order for me to grow my company the way that I want to grow my company, I need to treat it like a company. Why was I being all the departments? Why was I being the CEO and the janitor and customer service and then I had my personal life to deal with too, and I was still working.
Yes. Preach.
So you got 8 hours or 10 hours because at that time I was working 10. I was a caregiver because one of my family members grew ill, and then I was running a business on the side, like growing my business as well. It was too much. It was too much.
Yeah,
it was too much. It went past too much, and it went into merge.
Right, to merge for real.
So then when I realized how many roles I was actually doing and I started delegating that out to other people, I realized that number one, my creativity went up because I didn't have all this stuff clouding my brain that had to get done. I literally was like, okay, something needs to get done. Hey, I need this done. I'm sending you the instructions. And then it would show up.
Yes, like you manifested it or something.
Oh, girl, it's beautiful. I now understand what married people feel like when they can call somebody.
Right.
It's just nice to be able to call somebody and be like, can you take this off my plate? And as solopreneurs, you don't have that. Mm-hmm. And what's worse is that it's not that expensive. For 2 trips to the movie theater, you could pay somebody to take a lot of stuff off of your off your plate.
Right.
Your schedule, your admin, your accounting, all of this stuff can be outsourced. And so I started teaching people that it's important to outsource because it A, boosts your creativity, and B, you get more things done. 6, 7, 8 hands can do way more than 2.
Oh, yes, absolutely. That's a proverb in my culture as well. They say many hands make the load light.
Girl, yeah, non-existent. Because I was starting to resent my business because I was working so much in it.
Right.
It wasn't the dream that I was setting up for myself.
Yeah.
So, and I don't want other people to feel that way because I'm, a lot of solopreneurs, the ones who are really serious about their business, it comes a time where you have to sacrifice other parts of your life in order to give to this. And all you have to do is hire not to do that.
Right. And what's unfortunate, Sheri, is that the culture that we're in now creates this whole thing where the busier you are, like you said, boss babes, the whole idea of a boss babe. I'm so against that concept of this boss babe, and only because it locks us into the space where we have to be so busy and unavailable and not able to have fun because we have to have this image of busy. It gets to the point that people don't even try and reach out to you for fun stuff because they think, oh, she's busy. Meanwhile, we over here being CEOs and sleeping because we got people doing the work. I'm taking a nap.
Exactly. And so when you start thinking of your company like that, guess what? You start showing up differently. So, and one example that I use, you shop at Walmart or Target, right?
Right.
I use Walmart. So, the last time you went to Walmart, was the Walton checking you out?
No. It was a machine. Cashier? No, it was a machine.
Right. Okay, did you see a Walton stocking the shelves?
No. Not that I recall.
So they make like hundreds of thousands of dollars a minute and they're not at their stores. So why are you doing the grunt work in your business?
Wow. You're right. You're right. And you know what? It's because we don't see ourselves as that. But like you said, we are CEOs. We're not boss babes. We're CEOs.
We're CEOs.
Yeah.
We have 3 roles. Number 1, create the vision. You can't do that if you're doing admin.
Okay. What's number 2? You can't
do that if you're trying to figure out Shopify. You can't do that if you're trying to figure out IG. People can do that for you. Number 2 is find the people who can create that vision. Those people who are experts in their field, let them be experts in the field. Companies have accounting departments, customer service departments, sales departments for a reason.
Right.
Because they're focused on that task only. They're focused on getting that done. You can't be everybody. So you got to find the people who can bring your vision to life. And number 3 is find the money to pay them.
Ooh, that's the part right there. That's the part right there. Wow. First of all, okay, so you create the vision. That's number 1. 2, you find people to help you make that vision come to reality, to fruition. And the 3rd one is find the money to pay the people to do what they got to do to make the vision come to be. Awesome. So talk about number 3, please. Because that's where we get stuck. Number 3, finding the money.
Finding the money.
Yes.
You need to be, you need to be in country clubs. Okay. You need, that's a gem right there. Okay. Y'all about to get some science. So country, Lydia, you like hanging out with upscale individuals. And one of the things that mindset training tells you is that you have to be around people that's smarter than you, right?
Absolutely.
So, what if I told you that there is a company out here that offers memberships to country clubs at discount?
What do you mean? What company?
Club Corp.
Oh,
For
I
like,
remember.
yes, for like $200 a month, you have
Executive.
access to all the country clubs, like a ton of country clubs, not all of them, but a ton of country clubs in different states.
Yep, absolutely. I took advantage of that. I'm on the executive one membership.
See?
Yep.
And who you meet up in there?
People who are high up there.
The people who can afford a country club membership.
Yes. Yes.
So when you outsource and when you delegate out, you give yourself more time to network. You give yourself more time to meet the individuals that will elevate you to the next level. And the crazy part about when you get to the people who are in the country clubs, they'll just sit down and have a conversation with you. It's not about money to them no more.
Yeah, no, it really isn't. It's really just a conversation. And then it turns into a partnership or some kind of and even if they don't do business with you, they know someone who will, or they can send someone to you.
And that's how people blow up.
Wow. So you got to get out there and network and basically put yourself, like, you know how they say your network is your net worth?
Yes.
Essentially. Yes. Awesome. So talk about some of your, because you weren't always here, right? You started somewhere. You started usually say from the bottom to the top. So what was your bottom and how did you know what it was you needed to do to come up from that bottom?
So first, I've always been an entrepreneur. So in 2017, I got funded $130,000.
Okay.
And I bought a flip that went completely wrong.
Oh, wow.
So I lost $100,000 in that house. That was rock bottom for me. That was what put me in the corner of the bathroom in the fetal position, crying my eyes out. And I will tell y'all, I know social media make it look cute, but you are not in business until your business puts you in the fetal position.
Right. Right.
And I know that sucks as a rite of passage, but it is absolutely, positively a rite of passage. Nobody who is on these platforms have gotten here by just, as a CEO, you eat crow daily.
Yes.
It ain't no vegan option.
Absolutely.
So that was my crow. That was a pterodactyl sized crow. Yeah. So, and I did that on my personal credit. So from that, I started researching and I learned about business credit. So I was like, okay, that was a down point for me. And I had to have a conversation with myself because I stopped and started businesses over the years. We all, yo-yo for a little bit. And then we all go through the shiny object syndrome where, oh, look at this business. Oh, look at this business.
Yes. I'm guilty.
So I told myself in 2017, I was like, Sheri, I know this seems like the end and you could easily give up. I said, but entrepreneurship is in your blood. This is what you're going to do it. So even if you walk away for 6 months, you walk away for a year, you're going to come back to it. And if you do that, you could have been 6 months to a year further than had you just stuck it out. So this time we just gonna stick it out.
Ooh, that was your self-talk?
That was my self-talk.
Wow. That's amazing that you had the wherewithal to even have that level of conversation with yourself. And I'm sure that took preparation in itself for you to be able to even know to talk to soothe yourself and be compassionate towards yourself as well in that space.
Oh, trust me, I went kicking and screaming. But it was like, we're a big girl. No, I don't want to be a big girl. I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
Right. I don't want to grow up. Adulting is a scam.
It really is. But it was just that moment where I was like, I have to do this. So, and if I keep quitting, I'm never going to get the results that I want. And I know that I'm capable of.
Right.
So I kept going. And then I failed again, which is why I was overworked, because I was churning and burning, but the money wasn't showing up for the churn and burn.
Right.
So then I was like, okay, what can I do now? And so I was like, I can't give up, because I already promised myself I ain't gonna give up. And I'm a woman of my word.
Right.
Dang. Like, being a woman of your word sometimes is just terrible.
Yeah, it turns on and bites you in the butt sometimes.
So, and that means even to yourself.
Especially to yourself.
Especially to yourself. But a lot of people think that outside relationships and your relationship with yourself, you have to treat them differently. And as far as my word, I treat them exactly the same. Mm-hmm. If I give anybody in my life my word, I'm going to do everything I can in my power to make that word happen. Why would I not give myself the same respect?
Yes. I almost said amen, child. Amen. I'm going to say it. Amen.
So
amen.
It's all growth and development. Yes. And so I just kept going. So when I hit 6 figures, it was such a long time coming. And it was actually in the middle of the pandemic. It was 2020. And 2020 was the worst year of my life. So that was the absolute win that I needed at that time. Mm-hmm. And so I had that win, and then I was just like, I have to start teaching people. And then so we started doing the virtual assistant matching, to where we were helping business owners find the people that they really, really needed to help grow their companies. And as we were doing that, my staff were just like, Sheri, you are such an awesome boss. Like, our other clients don't treat their VAs like this. You're awesome. You should teach this. And I was like, okay.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And when you say they were talking about teaching this, they meant teaching about culture, about taking care of your people and having a nice environment to come to you. Yes.
Because so many people think that being a boss is being a tyrant. I'm not working. Oh, that's such a terrible mindset. Right. I work harder for my team than I ever did for myself. Mm.
Right.
And that's another thing. And child, the most powerful, if you want to push yourself, like you really want to push yourself, you really want to put some motivation under, get an employee. When somebody's whole life depends on your decisions in your business, if they eat, if their children eat, if their children have clothes on their back, if their parents get medical care, baby, you're going to wake up.
You can wake up and make things happen. It's kind of like they say you know how they talk about the hierarchy, or it's like a pyramid where the person is on top, the CEO is on top. It's actually you flip it and the CEO is on the bottom, and all of it's on you to make sure it runs the way it needs to. Yes, that's actually how it is.
And I've had some of my friends who are not, they're in the sphere I am, like they're running a business or they're doing their thing. And, we've had conversations where there are other company members, because they have a board. Well, they're not doing this, and they're not doing this, and they're not doing this. And it's all my fault. I don't understand how it's all my fault. And I'd be like, because you're the CEO?
Right. Yeah. It does. Yeah, it comes back on you. Yeah.
That's what you signed up for. I was Absolutely. Like, have you not noticed that in these companies, when something bad happens, the first thing that happens is the CEO resigns? They weren't there. They was at a meeting somewhere in Guam networking.
Yeah. It's crazy. And like you said, it's what you signed up for.
It's what you signed up for. So yes, it's your fault. Fix it.
Yeah, fix it. And a big way to fix that is to make sure you delegate so that you have the resources and the time to spend paying attention to all the things that are really going on in your company if you're not too busy working in it, so you can work on it, right?
Absolutely. So now I don't answer a phone.
Okay.
That was the first thing I gave up. I hate the phone.
I hate the phone. I hate the phone. I hate texting. I don't even like the sound of it.
I hate the phone. So that was the first thing I gave up in my business. I don't do emails. I don't do newsletters. I don't schedule my own appointments. Mm-hmm. That's not what my job is. My role is those 3 points.
Right.
My vision is to help entrepreneurs build the same legacy that I want to build for myself. How do I do that? I help them delegate so that they can actually free up the time to be the creative geniuses that they need to be to build 6 and 7 figure companies.
Right.
I'm so sorry. My Facebook did something crazy. That's number one. What do I find? People who can do what I need them to do. So in order for me to find those people, I have to network. And part of that is finding the people who I need to help, as well as finding the people that I need in my company. Mm-hmm. And finding the people I can collab with to have access to more people I can help.
There you go. Partnerships is a big part of it.
Big part of it. Yes. And then number 3, money. Business is expensive.
Yes, it is. Yes,
y'all think y'all girlfriends and wives is expensive? Child.
Yes. and you get to a point where you realize you're moving money, because you could go from not having no money today to having a full bank account to being, now you just got to transfer that money somewhere else to your people, to your team. And it's just like, you move money. There's levels you get to, we move money.
Somebody was like, I'm not going outside because it's expensive outside. I was like, child, I spent $1,500 from the bed in 5 minutes. What are you talking about?
Yes. Sitting right here. Yes, getting invoices. Yes, absolutely. Like, it's more expensive for me inside. Yes. But we wouldn't trade it for the world, right?
No, I love my business. I love what I do. And my birthday was Saturday, and my team put together this video, and I did not know. It's on my IG. And I saw it when I woke up, and it made me cry because it made me feel good because I'm actually bringing my vision to life. And even if that only starts with my employees, that's enough for me.
Amen. That's amazing. That's amazing because it's about how it feels, right? It's about fulfilling your purpose and how you're able to be in a space to make other people feel good about themselves and about what they do and to give them a leg up, you know?
Yes. So I definitely, anybody who is on here and you are doubtful and you are scared, it's a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a lot. Social media lies to you enough. I'm going to be 100. I'm going to be 100 with you. I'm not a parent, but I'm pretty sure this is what it looked like.
Yes, this talks back, it rolls its eyes, it has tantrums, all of it. All of it happens.
A whole attitude problem.
Yes.
Be making plans without you.
Yes. Without consult. Yes. All of it. So how do your clients typically connect with you, and how do you market yourself so that they can be able to reach out to you and find you and things like that?
Well, my team has me everywhere. Okay. You see how I said my team has me everywhere. I am on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Clubhouse, and LinkedIn. Mm-hmm. LinkedIn and Facebook, I am Sheri Richardson. Instagram, Clubhouse, and TikTok, it is I am Sheri Michele. And then I also have my Sheri Michele page on Facebook. We will be having some exciting courses come out. My new course will be launching in January, how to use your 9 to 5 to scale to 6 figures. I want people to understand that all entrepreneurs don't just quit and walk away like they want social media. A lot of us work several years into our business before we have the ability to branch out and be full-time.
Right.
So,
absolutely. Absolutely. And your website I see is helpmefindava.com, which is virtual assistant. So helpmefindava.com is where you're able to get more information about if you're tired of doing everything on your own and you want to minimize your stress by scaling your business at a minimal cost, get yourself a virtual assistant. And Sheri and her team can definitely help you do that by visiting helpmefindava.com. And then you just click on the I want to work with a VA now. And then you just go ahead and start the process there. And then someone from Sheri's team, because it ain't gonna be Sheri herself, someone from her team will get at you, right?
Right. But as a caveat, for a limited time only, for the people who do get a virtual assistant, I am including a leadership coaching session complimentary, so that we can talk about your goals in your company and how you can best use your VA to help you succeed with that.
Oh, I love that. And that's something they get to do one-on-one with you?
Yes.
Ooh, so you can get some FaceTime with Sheri, guys.
Yes. And this is limited time. So y'all better come on, because I'm gonna get you right together before your VA does.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And I'm so excited myself to really explore that, because I definitely think that's something that I definitely need. Because like you're saying, the more we could free up time, the less stress and the more money we end up making. Because when it comes to finding that money, like you're talking about, it's already there, because you're getting the clients, you're getting the business. You're actually doing yourself a disservice by trying to do all the work yourself, because the more you try and stretch yourself thin, the less work you can even bring in to the company. So
absolutely. And you're only one person.
Right. So
hiring duplicates you, so you can talk to more people. More people equals more money.
Right. Right.
So more money, less stress, and everybody in your life will actually see you again.
Right. Right. And I'm sure you talk to them about that in that coaching session that you do before the virtual assistant. Awesome. Because it is a mindset, right?
That we talk about mindset, but I also talk about how they can set their virtual assistant up for success. So how they can be a good boss and get into that boss role and know how to train that VA and be there for that VA for those first couple of months while they're learning each other, and so that it can be a successful partnership long term.
I love it. It's like matchmaking. It's like
yes.
It's literally matchmaking in the sense, because you're actually matching them with someone who is the right fit for their business and what it is they do. And then you're also there helping them make sure they learn each other and get along well and kind of facilitate that relationship. So it's the ideal way to even find someone to partner with you in your business, because having someone helping hold both parties accountable, I think that's an amazing way to do that.
Yes. And because one thing that I differentiate in my company than other VA services, I check in on my virtual assistants just like I check in on my clients. So just like my clients get, hey, how is everything? Is so-and-so doing good? Is there room for improvement? I call my VA, hey, how is so-and-so treating you? Are you happy with the roles that you're given? Is there anything that they haven't explained and you don't understand and you can't get understanding for? Like, I have fired clients because they treated their virtual assistant bad.
Wow. So that shows that you protect your people, because that's your team, right? That's your people. So
that's my team.
Right.
And ain't nobody got time for that. You don't want to go to a hostile work environment. So why would you create one?
You preach.
As entrepreneur, we finicky. We don't want nobody talking to us. What's my job? Okay, when you need it by? Okay, go away.
Yeah. And let me do my job.
So be that for your virtual assistant. And if you do that and you create an environment where you go mess up and it's okay, I have a 100% mess up policy in my company. If you mess up, it's okay. It means you're trying. It means that you're doing something. Yeah. It means that you're trying to learn it. Toddlers don't come out learning to walk.
Yeah. That's facts. And they do say anything worth doing is worth doing badly in the beginning.
You gonna do it? You did it badly. Yeah. Oh, and my favorite. Well, what if they can't do it like me?
Ooh.
Women love telling me that. Y'all women be holding on to y'all business like it is your child. Stop it.
Right. No, absolutely.
The child going to college, let them go.
Let them grow up. Let them grow up.
Let them grow up. Because you keep sitting there, well, what if they can't do it like me? You ain't never asked yourself, what if they can do it better than you?
Better. Wow. Maybe you don't want to believe that someone else can do it better than you.
You better stop.
Wow.
There's someone else that can do anything better than you. Right. And even if you're on top, eventually you're not going to be, every world record has been broken at some point in time.
You better. That's facts. That's facts. Get out of your own way, right? Get out of your own way. Wow. Let's talk about that course you're going to be doing. So,
yes.
I mean, we have a course coming up soon, very, very soon. Can you tease that a little bit for us?
Yes. So I know some of you guys are at y'all jobs and y'all are like, why is my boss talking to me like this? Why I got to come in the office? Because you like working from home, and you just every other week you wanna walk out the door because you like, I can do my business. My business can help me. If I was 100% in my business, then it would grow faster and this, that, and the third. No, ma'am. Your 9 to 5 is powerful. Number one, your bills are paid. Mm-hmm. Because trying to figure out how to afford your business and your life, it ain't what you want.
Okay.
It's like Tyson wake you up every morning with a punch to the straight uppercut. So we're going to talk about how to make your 5 to 9 more powerful and how to duplicate yourself so that when you're at your 9 to 5, your business is still 9 to 5. And then you go and put your sauce in 5 to 9. And before you know it, your company is on its legs, able to pay you, and will be able to scale to the 6 and 7 figures, 8 figures, so that you can take your kids out of the country, so you can retire, so you can be a nomad, so you can just go get a house in a cabin somewhere in the woods and don't talk to nobody, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. And your business is still moving. Your business is still working.
And your business is still moving. So we're going to discuss that. We're going to talk about how you can really take vacation time and really unplug from your business. Because I'll tell you, I had COVID in December. I was down for 2 weeks. My company still made $10,000 that month.
Wow.
And I was out for 2 weeks.
Not many people can say that these days. Yeah. If they're down, the company closed if they're down.
Absolutely. And number 2, they've already said the R word for 2023, recession. So the last thing you need to be doing is quitting the sure for the unsure. Because entrepreneurship, even when you got it down pat, is still unsure.
Yeah. And
if
I'm sorry, go ahead.
And if you don't think that's a thing, look at Theranos.
Yeah.
Because that was a $1 billion valuation, and now it's nothing.
Right. And there's this false idea that even the 9 to 5, that because people think that's safe, right? They think the 9 to 5 is the safe or the security there. First of all, we saw what happened during the pandemic, right? And when you think about it, you're still working for someone else who's working for themselves or something of that nature. So if they call it quits, then you're out of a job. So you're literally depending on someone else to believe that they can continue to do it in order for you to be successful. And why not put that same amount of faith in yourself instead of putting in someone else who you don't even know half the time, right?
Yes. So we'll be talking about that 9 to 5. We'll be talking about ways to find money. We'll be talking about how to just keep yourself sane and how to properly plan so that your family doesn't feel like you're a ghost walking in the house. Because we get that.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
So I'm excited because I know the social media hype, but please understand, that person was probably working 2 or 3 years before you saw them on social media.
Mm-hmm. Right. And they're not telling their story. They don't always tell the whole story of the struggle. They show the highlight reels, right? That's what social media is. You show all the good stuff, but you don't show
I will show that $100,000 loss, child. I'll take a picture of me on the floor crying. Like we eat crow every day.
Yeah.
I tell people that CEOs are unprofessional firefighters because all we do all day long is put out fires.
Put out fires. Yeah.
Like, Lydia, tell me, the perfect day for you, I bet you're going to feel this. Nobody asks you a question.
Yeah. and unfortunately, that's usually because they think something is wrong with you. Like if you're out sick or something, but even then they're still going to ask, I know you're sick, but what
right.
Yeah.
Like you get a full day. Like that's why entrepreneurs like holidays, because nobody's asking them anything.
Right. Everybody's off. Because everybody's off.
So we get to grind in silence and trust and believe. We'll have our family time, but we're scheduling that. So, okay, what time to cook out? What time I need to be ready? Okay, so I'm gonna get up at 5 so I can have this whole mastermind out. I'm gonna do a IG live at 11, and then I'm gonna get in the shower and make sure I'm ready by 3:30. All right, I got you.
Right. And then we could take Zoom calls wherever we at. So the other day I was at a pool party and I was like, I'll be back. And then had to go and take a Zoom call for
right. But I'm here.
Yeah, but I'm here.
Instead of me not being able to attend at all, I just got to excuse myself for 15 minutes real quick. Get your birthday present, Lainey. And then I'll be right back.
That part.
I want to know Christmas, okay?
Yes. Amazing. Sheri, it was such a pleasure talking to you. I love your energy. I love your vibes. And I love that you are dedicated to helping others, not only the people that are the CEOs, but you're dedicated to helping the people who are the VAs to be able to find a good space to be able to, because essentially they're their own CEOs as well, because they're the CEOs of their own time as well. So being able to give them a platform to run their own little personal business, their solopreneurship type of a thing, is really amazing that you provide that for both sides. So thank you for what you do.
Thank you so much. I listen, I've worked in hostile work environments and it ain't it.
Yeah, it's not it. So and again, the 3 points that you talked about that CEOs do, our only jobs is to create the vision, is to find people that can help make that vision come to fruition, and then find the money to pay the people to make the vision come to fruition. I got it.
And if you do those 3 things and those 3 things only, you stay in your CEO lane, I promise you, your life is going to be so much. This is the lane where it don't feel like work.
Okay. Got it.
It don't feel like, I love what I do because I'm in my lane. Talking to you, talking to other entrepreneurs and other podcasters and going to networking, that's my lane.
Yeah.
That's where I shine.
Ooh, yes. I love it. I'll be right there with you, pulling up behind you. Hey, Sheri, in the same lane.
Girl,
yes. I love it. Well, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for talking with us. Absolutely. And again, if you guys want to find information about Sheri, as well as how you can get a VA for yourself, you are able to go to helpmefindava.com and you'll see all the information there, and you'll be able to click the button so you can get the process started for yourself. All right. So that's helpmefindava.com.
It has been a blast. Thank you for having me here.
Absolutely.
I had such a blast.
Me as well. Thank you so much. And we're looking forward to bringing you back so we can talk some more later on down the line when we got the book and the courses and all that good stuff.
And for everyone who is watching this, please put in wherever you're watching this from, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Instagram, I don't care if it's Spotify. Put your commitment to yourself in the chat right now, your commitment to yourself and your business and your future. I want to see it. I'm going to ask for it.
Absolutely. And be ready to keep your word to yourself, because you are the first person that you need to keep your word to. So that's so important to be able to keep your own word to yourself. So absolutely have that commitment and then be able to take it from there. And Sheri will be able to help you with that, her and her team.
Yes. So y'all have a wonderful day, wonderful year, wonderful week. And I'll see you soon.
Yes. Thank you again. And thank you guys for tuning in to Leaders on the Rise. Until next time.
Lydia here. Thank you so much for listening to Leaders on the Rise. If you are a successful CEO, founder, C-suite executive, decision maker, successful business leader, or an influential entrepreneur who would like to be on this podcast, please visit pierrebrandinggroup.com/podcast to apply. If you got something out of this interview you would like to share on social media, just do a quick screenshot with your phone and text it to a friend or post it on the socials. If you know someone that would be a great guest, tag them on social media to let them know about the show and include the hashtag Leaders on the Rise. I love seeing your posts and guest suggestions. We are regularly putting out new episodes and content. To make sure you don't miss any episodes, go ahead and subscribe. Your thumbs up, ratings, and reviews go a long way to help promote the show, and they mean so much to me and my team. Want to know more? Go to our website, pierrebrandinggroup.com, or follow me on LinkedIn and Instagram at Lydia Pierre_. Thanks for listening. We will see you next time.